Hi there, it's Emma from FCS. I hope everyone is bearing up okay as we go into second week of national lockdown. I've got 6 opportunities that I want to talk you through today, a mixture of opportunities for charities and for businesses. I won't go into quite as much detail as perhaps I would normally, as I just want to flag as many as possible. The first is the RISE initiative from Sheffield City Region for graduate recruitment. Second is a new fund from the Museums Association, their Digital Innovation and Engagement Fund. The third is the Marketing Peak District and Derbyshire Business Support Scheme. Number 4 is the Arts Council Thriving Communities Fund, which has come online again. Number 5 is the HMRC Grant Support Funding Pot. And finally, the government support for businesses either in Tier 2, Tier 3 or affected by national lockdown. Those funds are starting to trickle through. Okay, so first of all, let's go to our FCS website. There we go. And if you go to our grants pages and scroll down here to new grants, you'll find all the opportunities that I'm talking about today listed on here. First up is RISE for business support. This relates to Sheffield City Region SMEs, and RISE is a scheme that has been ongoing for some time now. What it does is it focuses on enabling SMEs to grow through the employment of graduate talent. Now, the week commencing the 30th of November, they have an employer briefing event that if you're interested, somebody from your business must attend. And this is with a view to, as you can see down here at the bottom, there's a bit of a time scale, to mid-January, a graduate could attend a one-day graduate induction at your company, and then the business support can start thereafter. With this, there is a £1,000 wage subsidy grant. So if you're interested in that, take a look at it. Okay, next is the Museums Association Digital Innovation and Engagement Fund. It's a new scheme and is offering between £25,000 and £50,000 for 12-month projects. Now, this is looking to support museums explore digital innovation and to evaluate, refine and build on any recent digital engagement and activities you might have been doing through COVID-19. This is asking for, first of all, an expression of interest by the 21st of December. So you've got plenty of time. I'm just going to stop sharing here because I wanted to show you their form. It is actually a really simple and straightforward one. And because it's an EOI, it is just asking here, as I've highlighted, for a 100-word project summary. The size of grant that you're requesting, what the main budget headings this would cover. A full budget only needs to go in if you're invited to the second stage. And then here, the third question that would take up a little bit more time is they want to understand the overall purpose and feasibility of your project. So it's the why do you want to do the work? What will you do? How will you go about it? And what will you learn? Okay, so I just thought it was worth showing you that form. Number 3, this is the Marketing Peak District and Derbyshire Fund that I want to share with you now. And that's here. It's open until March 2021. And this is a support scheme for offering up to £10,000. And businesses can apply for this if they are part of the visitor economy, if you're located in Derbyshire, have less than 250 employees and have been trading for more than 12 months and have a business bank account. Okay, so you can, as we've pointed out down here, you will only receive 50% towards the cost of the overall project, with a maximum there of £10,000 being awarded. Okay, and next up is the Arts Council. If I just go back. Okay, this is their Thriving Communities Fund. Some of you may be aware of this. It does come out a few times a year. You've got until the 8th of January to make an application, and they're offering support of grants that will be between £25,000 and £50,000. So the fund supports local community voluntary and faith and social enterprise projects that bring together place-based partnerships to improve and increase the range and reach of available social prescribing community activities. The project will work with communities most impacted by COVID-19, including Black, Asian and ethnically diverse communities. So do bear that in mind if you're going to apply for that one. Okay, number 5, this is the HMRC grant funding support that I wanted to flag to you. This is for registered charities, voluntary and community sector organisations, obviously, as well as social enterprises. You need to have an income of more than £40,000 so that you can apply. You've got until the 27th of November, and there's a broad range of funding that you can apply for. We've listed that here. Whoops. £20,000 to £750,000. And to be eligible, you need to be an organisation that provides advice and support to HMRC customers who are looking for extra help and understanding around their tax obligations and, for example, their entitlements. This is obviously particularly relevant for people who are digitally excluded. So if you're offering that support, this is perhaps something you could consider. Okay, and then the next one on our new grants page is this one. It's listed as the Barnsley Local Restrictions Business Support Grants, but obviously if you're not in that area, your own local authority website is worth having a look at right now, because certainly this week most of these government funding opportunities are really starting to filter through. There's different ones, obviously, discretionary local restriction support grants. This is due to the national lockdown. And then, of course, there are opportunities if you've been affected by Tier 3 and Tier 2 restrictions. So those are my 6 for now. If you have any questions or you want to find out a little bit more, it can be a very, very confusing time. If you just want a little bit of clarity and guidance, don't hesitate to give us a call, drop us an email at FCS, and we'll do all we can to guide you, help you out, because these are very tricky times, as we all know. So stay well, everyone, and I'll see you again really soon.